den of decadent delight.
Never a dull moment.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. I can understand that. There's reprieve in solitude. But it's concerning that something could intervene like that, especially when we are so close to the Elder Brain. Do you have any idea what it was? Raphael? Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you? How very gumptious of him. What were the terms of this deal? I see.
You feel the touch of the Emperor's mind peeling at the edge of yours, trying to gain access.
That is a fair request.
You feel its presence withdrawing from the fringes of your awareness.
I shall respect your privacy on this occasion. But know that if you have jeopardized our mutual project, I will be forced to reconsider our alliance. Now come. We have an Elder Brain to destroy.
Very well. No one back home will ever believe this.
Speak.
Look at me.
Hey! You paid Raphael a visit. I want to hear all about it.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something. Well, you won't get a sip for free. I insist you work for it. Propose a toast, and if it's worth drinking to, that is what we shall do. Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? My assistant. She's posted in the lower city investigating Duke Stelmane's murder. Now, back to it. What have you found? It was the height of arrogance, then, to disturb me. Don't come back unless you've got something worth saying.
Let's move.
You have the...
Damn, Hoots! That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on. Oh. Raphael's latest client. Savior of the city, he says. Ah, I forget we've never met. I've had my eyes and ears on you so long we feel like old friends. Carilla is my name. I'm Raphael's assistant, shall we say. You've made his century, you know. You're going to save us, Baldur's Gate, everyone, he says. The boss is always right, even though he's so very wrong. When I'm not keeping my eye on potential clients like you, I make sure the House of Hope is fully secure. When he's there, yes. But he's a busy man. Contracts and interests in many places and on many planes. This current crisis has him so busy, he's barely been home since he met you. Devils often have prettier hordes than dragons. Sneaking thieves into their vaults is a lucrative business. Doesn't usually end well for the thieves. But sometimes the thieves are rich, smart, or well-connected enough to come back in one piece. Take our esteemed Lord Gortash, for example.
She's enjoying your company, and the liquor has loosened her tongue, but she's anxious about the direction the conversation's taking.
Never. I'll take Raphael's secrets to the grave. If that prick Gortash came nosing around my turf, I'd tell him to stick his gauntlet where the sun don't shine. But somebody helped him out. Some diabolist with a loose sense of duty and a hunger to be richer than Mammon. Conversation's over. I've got to sober up and get back to work. We'll celebrate together in the House of Hope when the victory's won.
Another drow for my feasting eyes. In darkness bred, yet no less delicious for. Elegant, decadent, and oh so dangerous. I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip. She gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you? Am I? Your eyes tell a story, sweeting. You crave more than pleasure. You crave penance. It's Fionn you seek, our stern librarian. She is... Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink, for one. A pair of drow. Sweeting, I'm no fortune teller. If I had a crystal ball, I promise I'd already have consulted it. Truth is, Fionn's gone well missing. And my hands may be skillful, but they were not made to turn every last stone she might be hiding behind. To service is my calling, not to be served. But I'd be a fool to say no. The girl kept my coffers near overflowing. 2 flights up, then turn right, and right again. That's Fionn's pleasure room, Elminster's library. Here, take the key. I'm listening. Twins, yes. Hands of such skill they could turn stone to silk. Your body could suffer no knot they can't untangle. They're through the curtain to the right. You'll need coin and stamina in abundance to enjoy their services, but the gold will be as well spent as you are. Nisha, our lovely nymph. She's engaged in the nymph's grotto on the top floor, sweeting. The client's a favorite of hers, too. I doubt you'll be able to tear her away. But we are blessed to have a devil in residence at the moment, a temporary guest. But he asked that I send any potential clients his way. Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite changed by the experience.
Scant few customers today. This might end up being the first day in years I end with my hand alone for company.
You keep scaring your regulars off, Zorn.
I want to give it a good
Was paying me to use
Enjoy the fiddling. Throw a few coins our way and let us play on it.
You can stare as much as you like.
Pangs of worry are cast often over Madame and Myra nowadays. Do you think we've done something wrong?
Remember our vow to do right. Was the finest when the music stops. And
Here goes nothing.
we continue dancing.
Don't fret.
Boy's just
You
nervous,
don't
but
have to
don't
think about
worry.
it, will you?
Everyone is Shures's caress is a professional.
Just have such a headache. I wish I could kiss you better. I mean, to try.
Teresa's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle. There's dancing, tenor, drinks.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical.
Forget your work.
It's a state
These
of
four
mind.
walls are our world.
Doesn't make any sense.
So distracted.
You will when you've met the drought.
Such fog coursing through my brain.
Give me strength.
Look at me. You need only think of me.
A scant few customers today. This might end up being the first day in years I end with my hand alone for company.
You keep scaring your regulars off.
Don't you two have rocks for brains? What were you thinking? Here. You haven't even got inside yet. I'm not going inside.
Brothel, pleasure house,
Lovely.
den of decadent
And
delight.
nice. I put it on especially for you. Do you think we've done something wrong?
Remember our vow to keep one
Give
another
it
safe.
a good It's your birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
Don't fret.
I want to. Just have such a headache.
I wish I could kiss you better. I mean, to try.
Nymph's Grotto. Moan loudly in the library at all times.
Always room for more?
rocks for brains. What were you thinking?
You don't have to think.
Mate, you deserve to cut loose.
The librarian doesn't my own wit, way on it.
I hate loofahs. I don't understand why they're such a type.
Your pleasure is mine, sweeting.
My. I can tell you are a special one from a single glance. You have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
I used to work as a courtesan back home, and my sister as an artisanal masseuse. But men are treated like dogs by the Underdark's matriarchs, so we fled.
We found surfaces craved the body of a drow like a drug. Life is easy in our line of work. Perhaps, once we have saved more gold, another adventure will begin. We've had busier days, but life is comfortable here with Mamselle.
I'd have to restrain myself far more than any play bindings do if I worked in another field. This is a place where I can be myself boundlessly. There are so many who come to me speaking of a fixation that no one else has ever been able to share with them, and never will again. A once-in-a-lifetime moment of passion. Every day. What could be better? Don't you want to try it?
Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick.
Menzoberranzan love magic, a formidable practice, usually only reserved for pleasing the most insatiable matriarchs in the city of spiders.
Darling, we're not fooling anyone. Unless you pay me, you'll just have to see what is in store. Ah, you're lucky, sister.
You're welcome if you have the coin. This way. We have a room upstairs over yonder side. Look at me. You need only
Whatever for? Does the hang not assist the lips? The lip.
Smaller in between. Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state of mind.
Nothing will stand in my way. On my way. On my mind and, well, in it. One day I'll catch a break.
Teresa's caress isn't just about weapons. Speak.
It's just embarrassing to need something like this.
Whatever for? Does the hand not assist the lips? The tongue? If your mighty Mars needs some. You're in safe hands.
I mean, to trust.
Now, what can Hoots do? Ah, forget it. My new brew, you got it. But the new hooch is off limits. Can't have the mamsel leaping down my throat if I go burning yours. Pleasure to serve.
Here we go.
It will when you've met the drow.
I should speak up.
Voss, friend to the Comet.
Lae'zel of Kalir, warrior of warriors. Tell me you took the Devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
So you made the deal with Raphael, after all. Fool.
The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from the Lich Queen's tyranny. Can it be? Will the mighty Prince Orpheus soon illuminate the astral plane?
Gith's son will soon ride against Vlaakith, Voss, and I will follow him into battle.
And you will wield the greatest gift Mother Gith ever granted her dauntless children.
A silver sword. I will carry it for the honor of Gith, the great liberator, and her unforgotten son.
Istik, now that you have the hammer, you must find a way to enter the astral prism. Once inside, smash Orpheus's bonds. His cry will shake the plains, and I will fly to your aid. The Prince of the Comet will sear the heavens again. Let the Lich Queen tremble.
Think again. I will not permit your entry.
Questions, Istik? You seem to be lost in thought. Yes, but you will meet this challenge, as you've met so many others. The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you.
I put it on especially for you.
Action, not reaction.
I mean, to try.
Onward.
Looking ahead.
Since I was old enough to hold a blade, I've dreamt of wielding a silver sword. The swords cleave both meat and mind, body and brain. To swing one, mesmerizing. To be slain by one, agonizing. Everyone I bleed with the sword will be my tribute to Prince Orpheus.
You recall another fact about silver swords. The Githyanki forbid their use by all other peoples.
Only Gith's children may wield swords of silver, unless a Githyanki grants the right in exceptional circumstance. The Illithid Grandis eye nears. The true heir is shackled. These are exceptional circumstances. I grant my allies the right to my silver. Certainly not. To break Orpheus free, we will need the Orphic hammer. A Kithrak's silver sword is more than a weapon. It is an extension of your will. You merely... The ancient... The silver injures the body. The gate's flesh injures...
Have to keep going.
It's not physical, it's a state.
Which means we're getting a real room.
Doesn't it? Oh, Father, give me strength.
Are you sure?
Hear me out. Jares's caress also has rooms.
We are not staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music.
I'll give it a shot.
A patron confuses me for a member of staff.
I'd probably break his... So loud!
All right. What now?
Why does Bronze Crossing have so few lodgings? We need at least a double bed.
How about Flophouse? Beds?
Confound with 10 other people.
The master plans to expand. Take Candlekeep. Maybe even
Less of them.
What now? Should be easy.
Been spotted fiddling with that lock. Best fiddle with something else.
Still breathing, despite everything. I have something to ask.
What do you reckon, lad? You trust these steel watcher thingamajigs? You bumped your head recently. Didn't you spot him by the gate? Big metal bass. It's all right, well, we can get work repairing them, but what happens when they build something else to do that? It's no good, I tell you.
Best be on my way.
everyone is Sharess is caress is a...
Your whistle. It's dancing. Look at you. You're exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room. 10 loaves of bread. Are you sure?
I just said they had 15.
The ladies are talking out their asses.
Watch your bag. A crooked touch.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. I'll take that. List of names. Father Logan's on here. Crossed off. A target list, perhaps. These are tunnels under the Open Hands Temple. The dead priest's name is written next to them.
Maybe even are.
These are tunnels under the Open Hands Temple. The dead priest's name is written next to them. Moving ahead.
Blood near the bed.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed. The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Theon Goldgrind. Murdered by my son.
A son who spills his own mother's blood is fated to spill plenty more.
Baldur.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Found his secret. My sweet boy. Why?
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Let's see what this does.
Places like this.
Something good here, I hope. What to do?
Accuses me for a member of staff.
Oh, I'm sure.
Mate, it's your birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
Can't give up now.
Why does Wands Crossing have so few lodgings? We need at least a double bed.
How about... Yes, birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone is sure.
Your pleasure is mine, sweeting. Murdered! Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. I'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Theon slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her. Sweeting, this is Baldur's Gate. I've seen more murders than a butcher's right eye. There'll be time for tears. Cruel as it is, I must turn my mind to business, or, more precisely, the lack of it. I can spare a little something, and a smile. I hope you can make do. Anything else on your mind, sweeting?
Arian does this thing with her whip where your honor falls and...
in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms.
I sense some hesitation in you. Speak, good sir.
It's just embarrassing to need something like this.
Whatever for? Does the hand not assist the lips? The lips the tongue? If your mighty Mars needs...
I got it. And thanks.
Of course. Set your worries at ease. You're in safe hands. If you are in need of some pleasurable assistance, might I direct you to Sharess's Caress? I only deal with referrals.
I'm not doing anything. I mean... You're absolutely sure?
Tested by yours truly.
Well, we're shopping first.
What does it feel like?
Dinner with my parents.
In a word, sir. Exquisite. Almost painfully so.
Let's go to Calm's Gums. She has the most fabulous scent. It's perfect for a show. Prices!
No.
Prices!
He merely offered patronage.
Not this again!
The brain is resisting its orders. Without all three stones to control it, it will soon start acting on its own will.
First time. Oh, no one has ever thought.
Let's go to Calm's Gums. She has the most fabulous scent. It's perfect.
Of course. Set your worries at ease.
What I wouldn't give to be.
Yes, but they were him the inventor. How about we settle on the
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Ordination is what? Lord Gortash is becoming Archduke. All the peers came to pay regards. Hells! First Stelmane and now this. Hurry up then. Last door on the right. Lower the gates. Special permission.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorm. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. I admire your audacity, but it'll be the death of you. Ketheric had an army of corpses and a crumbling tower. I have a city and an army of steel. It will be better for us both to resolve our differences amicably. And I have the perfect venue for a face-to-face meeting. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
Gortash. We shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards.
I don't know, dear. I don't know. All we can do is be patient. How many they make? Sheep.
Better. I almost believed you this time.
Expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
No time to talk. I have clients to brief. Let's rehearse
Calm
this
down,
one
dear.
more time.
It won't happen, I swear.
Is expecting
Tell
you.
me what you were doing in the
Please
house.
make your way to the
Please, that
audience
beats the R. He wasn't even hurt.
We broke down the door.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us.
You heard anything about what it's like in the prisons? Actually, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
For the fires.
It's the waiting that's hard. If we could just talk to one of the fists, it would be as clear as day that we're not criminals.
You're drunk. Are they going to arrest us?
This is the armory, not a bloody open house. Fists only. Now clear off. Trade? Do I look like a shopkeeper? This equipment isn't for sale. It belongs to the Flaming Fist. Can't believe they put that mindless metal Mragresham in my armory. Steel Watchers. Stupid thing'll probably decapitate me for cleaning the bloody mace rack. Finally, someone who sees sense. Strong folk wielding strong blades. That's what keeps folk safe. Not those glorified golems. I don't have anything fancy, but I are welcome to take a look.
trust no one.
Action, not reaction.
What's next?
What are they waiting for?
And tell me what you were doing in the house.
I don't know, dear.
All we can do
down the
is be
door,
patient.
Something's not right about that.
Ah, they're harmless. Except if you're a criminal. Lord Gortash is expecting you.
To the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now property of the Duke. Move along. I've got my hands full.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
This gate is on the smuggling or any other really won't be.
These street trash need to watch their tone. I don't...
The citizen is unconscious and won't be waking up anytime soon.
If all these folks can just keep their shit together, maybe nobody else will get hurt. Maybe.
You'll not find any fear here.
Seems simple enough.
Floric, former advisor to Duke Ravengard, has been found guilty of treacherous and seditious activity against the people of Baldur's Gate. She will be executed 5 days hence.
I wonder if my old boots are still there. They could be of use to me.
Welcome, traveller. Remember, this ain't the blushing mermaid. It's the elf song. So behave yourself. That's right. And a lonely job it is too. When you're the muscle, no one thinks about your heart. Very funny. Go on inside. We're looking for comedians.
The Elf Song Tavern.
You talk about the honor of your order, but what about my honor? I made a deal.
Stug, if you want to join the Vigilant Knights, you have to quit beating people up.
My sister Gerva has talked me into joining her Holy Helm Order, but I got a job to finish first.
Breaking the knees of debtors for the Guild isn't honest work, and you know it. That's why you're giving it up.
But I already took the money for it from Uktar, so I gotta follow through. It's like an oath or something. And I know you understand oaths, Gerva.
What am I going to tell the Vigilant Knights, Doug? That you're knee-breaking for goodness?
See? Look, Gerva, I'll only break his left knee. You can come along and make sure I don't overdo it. For hell, you know?
Mardin Stones. I hate this a lot, but you're my only brother after all. Very well. Let's get this over with.
Want their eggs now.
Hey, smart stuff. I'm Willoughby, the comedian. And we got a little contest here called the Laugh Riot. You want to play along? It's all about the Boffo Yocks. We see who can tell the funniest stories, and the winner gets the prize. Great! I'll go first to show you how it's done, and then you can see if you can top me. Hello, Baldurians! You know, I wouldn't be here tonight, except my wife ran off with a cambium. That's right, I got fiend zoned. We used to have a drow comedian. I had to ask her to stop casting Tasha's hideous laughter on the audience. Then I asked her how many drow it takes to light a torch, and she said, none. We have dark vision. So I killed her.
The Elf Song patrons think that one's funny. There may be hope for you yet.
Your turn, smart stuff. Knock 'em dead, but not literally. Got me? If that's the best you got, smart stuff, you should quit before the crowd gets angry. Didn't I tell this joke already?
A single person applauds frantically from the back.
Sorry, smart stuff. Threats ain't comedy, no matter how brawny you are. But thanks for the job security. Ask my wife why she was fooling around with a wizard. She said, Mage Hand is a cantrip. He can keep casting it all night long. What's that? Keep it up. That's what she said.
Hold up, citizen. This is a crime scene.
Stonemaid's parlor.
The fella's finished her
A place to receive
You can let
clients
them
and
pass.
informants. I wonder if it's as I remember it.
I wonder if any of these rooms are available to rent.
You're stealing.
Bollocks! I told those idiots not to let anyone through. You. Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good. An adventurer? Fantastic. We don't have enough of those in Baldur's Gate. Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her. Very nice. Correct on most counts. You might prove useful. Here's all I found. The Duke was paralyzed by poison. Absolutist symbols scrawled on the floor in blood. Hand removed, pre-mortem. The symbol's the bit that bothers most. You use poison when you want to get away with murder. So why leave a symbol at the scene of the crime? Doesn't make any sense. And the removal of the hand. I've a theory, but... Oh, well, you're a civilian. That one will be for me to follow up. I've been working on an assignment. A side project of sorts. I think the removal of the hand is the key, but I just can't figure out how. Corpses without hands are showing up all over the city, together with dioramas of death and murder. It has to be connected. The brutality of it. The unnecessary brutality. My theory is that it's got something to do with the Lord of Murder himself, Baal. The higher-ups don't want to hear that, of course. The last thing they need is public hysteria about a cult that was supposed to have died out over a century ago. I'd follow up myself. But while this uniform gets me into certain places, it keeps me out of others. Especially places that don't want to be found. Perfect. Unofficially, mind. As far as the higher-ups are concerned, you're still just a civilian. If you end up breaking any laws, well, I won't be able to help you. Report back to me if you find anything. And thank you. If I'm right, you'll be doing a great service to the city.
There's a cantrip. He can keep casting it all night long.
None of this makes sense.
Keep it up. That's what she...
More for me. Bloodied ring. Guess the killer didn't want jewelry.
Seems they were after the hand. Which is troubling, to say the least.
You know why they're called steel watches, right?
Ritual killing, maybe. That's why there is absolute suffering.
Let's have a look at myself.
There's something missing. Oh, I can't grasp it. Shite.
Strange bottle. Even stranger smell. This wine's poisonous.
Quite right. Nasty paralytic agent. Explains a lack of struggle. Well, have you found anything? Gods. That's it. Proof that I was right. I'll tell you what I know. A century ago, there was a man. Saravok Anchev. He was a child of the god of murder, Baal. He ruled the Iron Throne, a dark tower hiding a darker secret. It was the front for a deadly arms dealing network. There, Saravok amassed an army and sought to become a god. Under his stewardship, the Baal temple was revived. And with it, the Baal cult itself. Fortunately, the temple was destroyed. And to cleanse the city of Saravok's memory, the Iron Throne was torn from its foundations and cast into the Chionthal. For most, that was the end of it. But cults like that don't disappear overnight. That list you spoke of confirms I'm right. The Baal cult is back. And someone is out there, continuing Saravok's work. God save us all if you're right. But I believe it. Whoever it is, they're intimately familiar with Saravok's work. The brutality of the killings is on a par with Saravok's own. But there's something more here. Something new. There's a reverence to these murders. A certain flair. It's as if they were done in worship. The precision of the cuts. The depth, the execution. The best butchers in Faerun couldn't make a cut like that. Trust me, I've asked them. I've done everything I can within the remit of my job. Any more and they'll fire me. But you're not bound by such constraints. Oh, help me out here. Help the city out. I bet if you follow the trail of these murders, you'll be able to unearth the truth of this resurgence. Believe me, I wish I could, but I need this job. There are patriarchs on the murder target list. I'm oathbound to secure them first, so I'll be heading to the upper city next. While I'm there, the other potential victims will be at risk. Could you warn them? Not from round here, are you? We're in Baldur's Gate. This is just how things work. Thank you. That's all I can ask, and more than I hoped. Once I'm done with the Patriarchs, I'll head to Basilisk Gate to have another go at convincing my superiors to put some resources into this matter. Meet me there if you've anything more to report. And good luck.
You know why they're called?
I wonder if any of these rooms are available to rent. I wonder if any of these rooms are available to rent.
Hello, servant ape. Would you kill those rats, please? Their presence vexes me.
Once the Watchers see
Someday I'll be the best chef in the city. If the others all leave or die.
Damn rats. Oi, you! I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this cellar yesterday already. Hop to it. Get in there! True adventuring soul you are. No battle too small. No time for playing with cats, especially lazy lumps that won't catch rats.
The cellars are just down the stairs. There you will find my old lodgings.
Over here.
On I go. Swift and lethal. My path be true.
Can't slow down.
Can't give up. Not now. On the move. I will ascend.
You're getting close. The wine cellar. There's a hidden door that leads further in. The mechanism to open it is somewhere among the wine racks.
Time to press ahead. Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
On the other side, you'll find a passageway, known only to those invited to do business.
That's curious.
Been awakened. Vlaakith's forces are near.
I wonder what the next move is.
I've got a long road ahead. Let's see.
Get Yankee. Vlaakith has found us. Get rid of them, quickly.
We will be ready. In the meantime, tear every brick out if you have to. If it doesn't come, we must find evidence of its whereabouts.
Another step forward.
Lae'zel, glad you could join us. The Kithraki have spread word of that artifact that you carry. Tell me, Lae'zel of Kalir, what reward do you think the astral prism will fetch once I pluck it from your corpse and present it to Vlaakith? What honors, what riches will the Undying Queen grant me when I hand her the failed prince?
Stand down. I protect the prism on our queen's behalf.
The Undying Queen cares not for who delivers her the prism and the traitor prince within. All that matters is that it is delivered. The false heir's head will make a fine trophy for Vlaakith. As for you, I will leave nothing behind but meat and shattered bone. Damnable whelp. For 1,000 years I have given my life to Vlaakith. I will deliver to her the Prince of the Comet. She shall exalt me. The Gish will record my great deed in slate. Chamar Zala Vlaakith!
Step quick.
Nicht alle
It hurt.
Shall be done. Let's finish this.
Another fight. Let's go.
On the move. I'm not going to last much longer.
Take your...
I won't give in. Very well.
Keth is relentless. You handled it well. Let us hope she exhausts her forces soon. Now search the room. There's a statue that conceals the way through. I'll reveal it to you.
That'll fit in my pack. Breathe deep and move. What's inside?
Eager for battle. I will take my pick. An efficient path.
Is that blood? No, never mind. How much farther can I go? these things have stayed interesting.
Eager for battle.
No time to rest. Swift as my feet can carry me. I need a quick word.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make some...
Please.
And handing it over to a devil will be a way to prevent it? Come now. You're many things, but never that naive. For now, our plan must remain the same. We go to Sorcerer's Sundries and learn about that crown. And pray the devil doesn't get there first.
Murder, oppression, conspiracies. This city has its charms, after all. My mother visited during one of her grand tours of the surface world. She claimed the streets were almost as varied and full of danger as those in Duthcloim. Huh. I never believed her until now. We will need every advantage to survive the battles that are to... If this superior... Its influence on you is plain to see. You are sublime, as you should. When I am stronger, we are stronger. Nervous? Don't be preposterous. I am on alert, as you should be too, given who hunts us. I have faced Orin before, and she left scars on me that will never heal. She will enjoy adding to them, and she can strike whenever she pleases. She could be anywhere. Could be anyone.
Despite her protestations to the contrary, it is clear that Minthara is afraid.
I doubt it. Her father is murder incarnate, and she is a devoted daughter. To please Baal, she would butcher the world. She has the scent of our blood, and she will tease and toy until she tires of the hunt. Then she will obliterate us without a second thought. We need to watch over each other, now more than ever. I do not want a devil to hold my fate in his hands any more than a god. I say we put the devil from our minds and trust in ourselves. If anyone should have the power of the crown, it should be us. Yes, it is already living up to the legend. You have never visited? Most likely. I am a Bainray, born into the city's most ancient and powerful house. My life was one of privilege and danger. Like you, I lived in Kuelarzol, high above the city's sprawl. I enjoyed every luxury, whether harvested in the Underdark or stolen from the surface, and I survived my first assassination attempt while I still suckled at my mother's breast. I tasted her blood that day. She covered my body with her own, and a blade bit deep into her chest, almost puncturing her heart. When I came of age, she tried to take my life herself, and I gave her fresh scars to match those she earned protecting me. I expect so. If the world were to end, I think my mother would survive to rule over the ruins. She taught me to be resilient and to guard my heart from those who cannot be trusted. When I choose to let somebody close, I do not do so lightly. That gives a great depth of meaning to the bonds I do share. A true soul came to my city preaching a message of togetherness, accompanied by 2 novices. Menzoberranzan is not fertile ground for such messages. I killed them and hanged their bodies in my... I would have picked prettier corpses if I was not even... And whoever sent them was counting. Yes. All it took was a simple act of necromancy, and the corpses told me where It is never safe to point out my shortcomings, but in this I came to... Ketheric expected us. Expected me. And I fell for his flattery. Perhaps I deserved what came after the welcome as well. Ketheric proposed... He invited... It was... We had been... Then, quick as lightning, she climbed onto the table, a dagger in each hand, and skipped toward me. Few things frighten me. Orin is one of them. Ketheric held me still, his hand on my shoulder, the grip tight enough to crack the bone. When Orin stood before me, she touched the dagger to my eye, drawing out a tear of blood. I want this one, she said. Ketheric nodded his permission, and I was taken below. You've seen the horrors of the colony. Orin kept me there for days. She forced me to watch as my men were processed. Some for food, others as thralls. And then she placed the tadpole in my eye herself. I deserved it. Then there will... Soon there will... You wish to consult me? We will... Its influence on you is plain to see. As you should.
Stone is cold. The parasite within is unresponsive. It has nothing more to give you.
You wish to consult me? If its influence on you is, I will be unstoppable.
Better not be cursed.
Assume nothing. Securing. Objective noted.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Blacketh's will be done. I will take my pick. Repositioning.
Still alive, so that's progress. Moving in. Let's get going.
time would you leave? Apples. Nice, fresh ones and all. Don't forget that. Also, some leeks, which I realised
You kill the rats, yes? I heard commotion in the cellar. Good. Perfect. Here, you take this. Rats, murderers. Always knew the chef gig wasn't going to be easy. Do not worry. Chef Revere's eyes will be kept peeled for murdering types.
So much business today. Don't customers know there's a war on?
Chef Revere. But that's twice. And don't push. It's the least I can do. All this would have gone to waste otherwise.
My lungs feel tight. Ready?
Oh, calm down, would ya? Flaming fist before people start chucking themselves into the jumper.
Even better when she gets to shut them up.
I want to have a word.
You don't want none of this. Trust me.
I could pay half now and half tomorrow. 2 words even.
Do I look like I was born in a bathtub?
It's not what it looks like. I promise.
How about this? You hand over everything you've got on you, and I'll give you see. I'm doing you a favor.
Amigos, animal. Afternoon.
All that good raw, but we have a lot of them. It's not much, but handing out leftovers is the least I can do with the absolute almost upon us.
The Gazette today yet, mate?
Yeah, this is...
Never found my head.
Master Metzley is confirmed. The barrels are ready.
Letting our guard down.
Why not? Why, hello there. We were just about to try some of Master Metzley's delightful wines. Would you care to join us?
Oh, they do look ever so tasty.
Ah, Mrs. Highbury. I prefer to conduct tastings individually, so I may assess your palate.
Call me Cora, Master Metzley. And I'm afraid I must insist on their joining us. Wine's no good without company, after all.
No. I must say, if this is a practical joke, it's not very amusing.
Why, a serial killer? Oh, that's terrible. Master Metzley, are you quite all right?
It was perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You have sullied it with knowledge, made it an unclean sacrifice. I will remember your face, and I will peel it from your skull should you interfere again.
Squeal, little piggies!
Can't afford to let up. Time to strike. Off to his next victim already.
Careful, I might.
No one's stopped me yet. No time to rest.
light on my feet.
I still can't believe... Why would anyone want to kill me? Thank you for saving us. I still can't believe what that horrid man wanted to do. I still can't believe...
Joking. You really are that interesting.
I wouldn't expect you to admit your nefarious allegiance. You lot are sworn to secrecy, aren't you? Do you mind? I'm in the middle of an interrogation. Those agents of the Absolute aren't gonna act themselves. Now leave me to do my job, eh? What do you know about the Absolute, eh?
Neither am I. I'm exactly as... You're going first. It's your idea.
Stay informed. Adult. Don't see the point.
This ain't over, wizard.
Stories, get them right here.
Very well.
Lock has never been so hot. Scandal, vandal, where's the bystander? It's all here on the Balder's Mouth Gazette.
Great, isn't it? These are just cantrips. I can keep this up all day.
Yeah! I mean, yeah, verily, behold and stuff. Just like Astondo the Greater says.
Behold! The sacred illumination. Back off, Chop. You're too close. Do you want to lose your eyebrows?
Come get your copy of the Balder's Mouth Gazette. When the mouth speaks, the city shakes. All right there, Chief. Can I interest you in a copy of our fine broadsheet? Have a gander at that. A gazette a day keeps the ignorance away.
Sol Invictus.
Let me back in. I'll bring Leroican out here, you tin tube. You tell Leroican I went for his goddamn night song, and now he has to pay up. What are you looking at? Shit, it's you. You went looking for the night song after me. Please tell me you found it. Leroican, the wizard who set out the contract, he owns this place. And his little page boy inside knows how to get to him. Leroican said it'd be easy money. A smash and grab. Get in, get the night song, go. Turns out his little relic was in a temple of Shah, beneath an army of goblins. Would never have taken my people in if I'd known. I can't bring them back. But I can make Leroican cough up. Especially if you found the relic. Anathema. Hells. If I'd known, I'd have asked for more gold. Kidnapping costs more than theft. Don't forget, I'm the one who gave you that contract. I want my cut. Immortal, eh? Interesting. Won't be easy getting her back to the wizard. But if you don't do it, someone else will. Hope you hit her well, mate.
I'm sure you'll manage. It's not as if it's a bitch.
I shouldn't have to wait until I've got nothing.
Are the gods truly this petty?
Perhaps we ought to ask what they have in
Find
the
what
back,
you're looking for?
if anything.
I don't think it'd hurt.
There's gold in this stack somewhere. No, this was here last week. I already have 2 copies of this.
I think it's very funny.
Surde! I can tell you're a discerning customer. You're after nothing but the best. And luckily for you, that's exactly what I have. The best necromantic charms in the city. Or your money back. Just think of the possibilities once you have a fresh, high-quality, completely safe zombie at your disposal.
Gods, but it stinks! Oh, and it looks like somebody melted most of its flesh off.
I'd be a laughing stock with that lumbering round after me.
Now, you and I both know that being undead takes a toll on the corpse. We also do a range of fetching liveries and complimentary perfume spritzers. All seasonal, of course. Apologies. I'm with a customer at the moment.
Do you think that zombie looks fresh? Is fresh good? I never know with zombies.
A newborn zombie gazes at you hungrily, pus drooling from its slack jaw.
They excel at all those humdrum menials.
Into the bin where it belongs.
Welcome, dear patron, to Sorceress Sundries. I am an unperson in service of the revered wizard Leroican, proprietor of this fine establishment. To browse our wares, say trade. To provide information about the night song, say night song. If you are a city official here to collect dues, say taxes. For all other inquiries, say other. Feast your eyes. Welcome back to Sorceress Sundries. You are not Mr. Marvin Hudd, the collections officer assigned to this establishment. Forgive this error in my analysis. Hello, Mr. Marvin Hudd. Please find your payment in full. Until next we meet. Is there anything else I can help you with? I'm sorry. I didn't understand your query. To browse our wares, say trade. If you are a city official here to collect dues, say tax it. To learn more about the search for the Night Song, say Night Song. To learn more about Master Lorroakan, say Lorroakan. To learn more about my good self, say projection. To truly know Master Lorroakan is the work of a lifetime. Suffice it to say, he is a powerful, important man whose powers exceed the limitations by which most wizards are constrained. He resides in Ramazith's tower. Anyone bearing information leading to the capture of the Night Song may gain an audience with him.
Many things, I suppose.
Is your Baldur's Mouth Gazette doing in here? Some people have no respect for literature. Into the bin where it belongs.
Look at this place. Gale would be sad.
I saw some.
Welcome, dear patron, to the floor at the top of the stairs. If you have information about the...
You recognize this image projection spell from your studies, though you'd expect a great wizard to execute it less shoddily.
Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
The Night Song is a priceless ruby from a realm beyond our own. The Night Song is an immortal being, the child of a deity. The Night Song is an ancient potion that allows its drinker to become irresistibly attractive to man and god alike. The Night Song is a druidic staff that allows its bearer command over an army of ancient beasts.
It must have some sort of merit. Why aren't they rushing in? Well, at least they seem to use their food.
They'll happily eat anything you put in front of them.
What will we do in the meantime? Not a title for me, I think.
Literature department. Can I help you? Psst. These books are sensitive. They prefer an environment of quiet reverence. Bold. You might have heard that our library has a collection other shops would lack the skill to curate. Between us, even Master Lorroakan was reluctant to house them in his tower. The pen is mightier than the magic wand, apparently. They're locked away here for their and our customers' safety. Our finest reserve includes the Tharkiot Codex, the Annals of Karsus and Netherese Folly, Sights of the Seelie, and the Curriculum of Strategy. Do any of those interest you? It is said to be written by Lord Karsus himself, the Netherese arcanist who attempted to replace the goddess Mystra. Failed, and was banished for the attempt. Great magical knowledge lies within those pages, but not many can withstand it.
The Annals of Karsus would no doubt have much to say about the crone's true nature. If only you could read them.
As temperamental as these are not on sale. They are secured in our vault, When none, consider yourself lucky to have learned of such a book's existence, and then forget about it. The annals of Carthus are best left unread. Customers like you are why I prefer the company of books. The only way to gain access to the vault is through my office. And before you ask, no, you are not allowed in there either. Psst. I already told you. It is locked in our vault. And with good reason. Imagine if a tome so dangerous was sold to someone with such poor comprehension.
Is this a sign copy? Oh, by Volokakgeddon himself. How delightful! I simply must have it. So what do we have?
The Absolute's making people panic.
Perhaps not.
Welcome back to the provision of information that leads to the retrieval of the Night Song is worth a great deal to Master Leroican. Do you have information regarding the night? Please proceed upstairs. Thank you.
It must have some sort of narrative. Sorcerer's Sundry stocks it, I suppose. Well, at least they seem to use the... everything.
Welcome back, dear patron. Remember that the Great Wizard doesn't suffer fools who waste his time. Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
Here goes nothing.
The Night Song is an immortal being.
Hold very still, Nicklaw. Craig's aim is much improved, but still leaves something up to chance.
Yes, sir.
All right, Crank. Ready? Aim. We have a visitor. At ease. McClaw, you may go. I see no Night Song. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the Night Song in hand? Surely you wouldn't have wasted my time? Fascinating. You've been to Shah's temple, haven't you? To the Shadowfell? Alas, I've paid for a good deal of very privileged information. Now I await the results of the generous contract I've commissioned. Answer now, or see what happens when fools misuse my valuable time. I'm growing tired of this repartee, my friend. Let us cut to the chase. Beautiful, isn't it? Worth more than your life, too. I bought it from a Kalashite warlock. There's very little of his soul left to him. It can bind a celestial to the wearer's service with a snap of the fingers. And this can keep her in place. Forever. It didn't work out for poor Kethric, did it? He was a fool. A desperate mercenary who poured out his soul to whichever god flattered him. I serve no god, but that which stares back at me in the mirror. The Night Song will be put to a grand purpose, equalizing man and god. Whoever helps me attain that which I seek will be greatly rewarded. Of course not. But perhaps, after enough lifetimes, I might make a start of it. We shall see, won't we? Do as I say, and you will be rewarded beyond imagination. Fail, and you give up the prize to the next motivated mercenary to encounter my contract. The choice is yours. But make no mistake, I always get what I want.
You'll bring him the Night Song, won't you? He'll be so very pleased, so very happy if his plans materialize.
Keep your distance, darling. With pleasure.
Lockpicking is attracting attention.
No one's stopped me yet. Should mind my step.
Easy.
Let's move. At the ready.
Not for communal use, it seems.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Never wanted the easy path.
You've wandered into a forbidden area. You sense it might be time to leave.
I have a lot of domestic toys beneath me.
What are they? These boots have seen everything.
Well, hello.
I'll feel that one later.
Tread carefully.
Fragile.
That's curious.
Storage and sorting of scrollwork, parchment, and tomes.
Oh, for a skeleton key. Well, someone's a treasure trove of wicked spells. Don't mind if I do. How about this?
No entry to vaults. Trespassers will be disintegrated. Master Leroican.
Traps. How considerate. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. A vault like this must be hiding something valuable.
Road ahead.
What's that doing? It must have some sort of merit. Sorcerer's Sundry stopped it. Well, at least they seem to use everything.
Can't slow down.
Sol Invictus. Considering an army of cultists.
Gazette has a transcript of a conversation with Archer.
Keeps the ignorance of
Simple enough.
Bone Cloak's apothecary.
That flaming fist was winking at me.
Well, she nodded at me. Very suggestive. I get it.
Nothing's happening.
Personally love the setting. Twisty corridors, flickering candlelight.
It's only been a month, Wendell. Of course you remember our first date.
But what a perfect month it's been. Right, darling?
Right.
I don't think I've ever felt this way about someone before.
I'm sorry for Wendell. He does get a touch, over effusive about our courtship. Pay him no heed.
His figures hiding in the foliage.
We redden our steel by the light of day in his name. You are our lamb, ready for slaughter. Lady Orin asked us to test you, but I think you'll fail. What say you, little lamb?
Let this murder be his sacrament.
For real!
Have to keep going. Victory awaits.
Keep out of this, Captain. Do not forget who you serve.
Of course, I just thought you might need assistance.
You feel an all too familiar squirm in the recesses of your mind. The fist has a tadpole, but something's off.
Not I. We. And we do not serve.
Defective. Very well. Another offering to Baal.
death. I can't even catch my breath.
Talk to me. Take two. I am fury. I am death. You bow, or you break.
Quick! Must be quick. This mind is small, fragile. Listen now.
Entering her mind is like stepping aboard a sinking ship. The architecture of her consciousness buckles and collapses. Thoughts yield to a flood of overwhelming power. The Elder Brain.
Do not waste time. This mind cannot bear us. It turns to liquid. Listen, just listen. We learn. We grow. Loosen our clumsy bindings. Aid us. Necromancer dead. Changeling and tyrant remain at odds. Kill them. You have a place in my grand design.
The brain seized control with the smallest of efforts. Its power must not be underestimated.
What happened? Why do I taste copper?
Well, some rest's better than none.
My faith protects me.
Keep a blade close.
Can't give up now.
Tempers are rising.
Bloody hell!
Tempers are rising.
How delicious.
Tempers are rising.
All right. What now? I need to find a way forward.
Such compelling reading. I'm with Kat. The novel's sense of intrigue was its finest effect. Don't get me wrong. Put some deep, you know, the right way. So, Kathy, who was your favourite character in the book? I really liked what the author said. I agree. Who'd have thought a werewolf could be written so
Blacket's will be done. Quickly then. What lies within?
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Forgive me. I was lost in my thoughts, as usual. I've found myself in something of a quandary. Yours is an opinion I'll gladly hear on the matter. I fear our unwillingness to make difficult decisions is doing more harm than good. I regret straying from Mistra's instruction. All the suffering around us, it is our fault. I am reconsidering taking a more drastic approach. Every day we spend inching our way towards our enemies is a day we choose to let countless die in the Absolute's path. We both know the orb I carry inside me is powerful enough to burn away the Absolute's blight in an instant. But what stays my hand? Obstinacy? Misplaced morals? Simple fear of dying? You? The inevitable has been delayed far too long already. No more, I say. It's time to make a stand. Deadly serious. This is the burden we must carry. To condemn the few to save the many, or Baldur's Gate will only be the first city to fall. The day will come when I lose control of the power within me anyway. There's nothing you or I can do to stop that. God's damned if I'm gonna let it be for nothing. If Mystra gave me one purpose, it was this: to destroy Baldur's Gate and the Absolute with it. There isn't. Te si verum vidiant.
Look at it, crawling and sniffing and rooting around in the filth. Is it my netherstone you seek, little piggy? Hush, hush. Orin will take care of you and your little pet. Nothing. No, not a thing. Still gasping and gagging on the foul airs of Baal's temple. I will not slice. His kind die too easily. The Murder Lord demands a better offering. Something new, sticky, sweet, and delicious. He wants you. Kethric's killer turned the corpse lover to carrion when you took his stone. Oh, but he was a dull kill. No blood to spill, no guts to rip. A desiccated husk, all dust and hollow. You must be sharpened before you set your edge against my skin. Against the tyrant's throat, of course.
I had an arrangement with Lord Gortash, but he whinges and wails over the crown, wanting to command it alone. Oh, how I long to slit his poxy smile from ear to ear. But I can't touch him. He bound my blade when we first conspired. Gortash didn't want me at first. Didn't trust me. Got me to wag my tongue, swear an oath never to hang him from the hooks. Drip train him into father's open jaws. You must kill the tyrant. Take the netherstone from his corpse and bring it to my temple.
There we slice and shred each other. The survivor claims the stones. What's left of the other is Baal's. Agree, and I will bring my assassins to heal. They watch you always, longing to spray the crimson from your veins. Refuse me, and you'll learn what happens to those who defy Baal's doctrine. So will your friend.
Orin demands a fight to the death. The prize for the victor, the Netherstones, and the chance to control the crown alone. Accept, and you must kill Gortash. Refuse, and your companion's life may be forfeit, as might your own. Orin's assassins will hunt you like prey for slaughter.
No, we had a balance. The chosen three. But it tumbled when you turned the Bone Lord to ash. Now, Gortash tries to gouge me from the city. That festering inadequate thinks me a flesher, butchering and cleaving only to whip the herd towards his tin men's oppression. You must kill him. Gore him like a pig prepped for the spit. Only then will you be sweet and sharp, ready for the Murder Lord's purpose. Need? No, I do not need. You are made of nothing. Meaningless flesh and bone. I do not need. I offer. Baal's age approaches, and you could be there to see it. An idol of flesh, made to welcome his bleeding dawn. There is time for you yet. Time to save. Do not underestimate his steel watch. Seek their cradle in the lower city and skewer their skull meat. Make them rust and blood. Then you can gore the lordling again and again and again. But listen close, bone killer. Step in my domain while the tyrant still sucks air, and I will carve your failure into your pretty plaything's skull. Bring me his stone, and I will set the bait free. Only then can you and I make exquisite butchery. The victor will set the world to slaughter. That is Baal's offer. He will not make another.
With haste. What's up for discussion?
Fate spins along as it should.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Fate.
Dost thou require a new ally? Very well.
Impossible. Thy party is full.
As thou desires.
Better not be cursed.
Keeping very well, I hope? Look up, I'll hunt. We'll both of us stand by you when the time comes. I understand. Then, next time, he's gone now. But I suppose...
Mother's milk, your visage speaks of ill tidings. Speak, ally mine. What troubles you? Is he indeed? Pray tell, what does he seek from Dame Aelin? Magicians and their machinations. I have had enough for an eternity. I will wring his neck until he's dead. Oh, his end will be one more strand in the great braid of our friendship.
I'm coming with you. I'd like to get a few licks in myself.
My darling, we agreed you'd scout for the nearest Selûnite enclave this very night. Let us divide our efforts. All the sooner to be reunited.
I won't let you go alone. Who knows what this wizard might have planned?
Our closest ally will accompany me, won't you? It will be a swift and fruitful chore. Hie we to this Lorroakan right away. I am as eager to meet him as he is to ensnare me.
descends into fire. I simply must have it.
What have we here? A magician in a tower, hiding away from the frightening world. What are you so scared of, Magus? Not the night song, surely? Why, she's nothing but a relic to be purchased and pursued.
At last. There you are, my dear.
You will address me with due deference. I am Dame Aelin, and you are a whelp without honor, without pride, with nothing but a tower full of trinkets.
Oh, my apologies, Dame Aelin. I meant no disrespect. I asked our mutual friend here to make an introduction that I might get to meet the famed daughter of Selûne. Forgive me for that impudence. Perhaps our friend can bridge the gap and do what I believe they came here to do?
Do not play. Do not jest. We have come to square off against an enemy most loathsome. So speak, O loathsome one. Give me one good reason why I should not cave your head into your neck.
Dame Aelin, I have discovered a device that would allow your immortality to be shared. It would cause you no harm, no pain of any kind. You serve your mother Selûne, I believe. She who has blessed our realm with so many gifts. Honor her by sharing yours.
You dare to threaten me with the same magic that held me in torment for 100 years? You do not seek to share my gifts. You seek to poach them.
I had hoped to appeal to your better nature. Perhaps I overestimated you. No bother. I have an arsenal of implements capable of convincing you to see reason. A pity you didn't prove a more reliable ally. You could have reaped the rewards of my good favor. I'd hoped you to keep an open mind, but it seems you're determined to make this as difficult as possible. I have great plans for you, Dame Aelin. And if you will not go quietly, then you'll go kicking and screaming.
Magicians and their plans for Dame Aelin. Predictable, sadistic, flaccid.
Myrmidons! Imperatum!
Spill some blood.
Got to press on.
Time to strike.
Well, so much for peace. Still alive, so that's progress.
Leroican. You who would see me caged. You who would purchase my submission with profane gold. Let every wicked magus, every vile murtherer, each slaver and misery merchant see. Dame Aelin is watching. She is indomitable. And when her face lights the shadows of your wrongdoing, you are broken by its beauty.
Don't waste a step.
The Firehead Fool is dead. Yet as I stare upon his corpse, I feel sadness. Why? A gripping in the chest, as though I'd lost someone. Something. Paladin's fatigue, no doubt. You were excellent in battle, as is your way. And I am proud to fight at your side. I will catch my breath, then to camp I will bring my bones. Moon Maiden be with you.
Anything of use? I'll give it a shot.
Oh, I've a good mind to march up there and speak to the Roacan myself.
Enough time wasted.
That took the edge off.